Welcome to beautiful Puerto Vallarta. Today we compare Puerto Vallarta to Puerto Escondido. Which one of those two cities is the best for you as a digital nomad? So they are both beach towns, so let's talk about the beach. The beach on Puerto Escondido, they're larger, and it's really depend what kind of beach you are looking for, because Puerto Escondido, there's those large beach, and also it's a surfing city. There's those big wave, and there's various beach where you can do, depending of your level of surfing ability. You have a surf beach that are easy, and then you have one that are like really for high level, like La Punta is really high level, and then you can choose between those beach if you're into surfing. Also, because the beach are really large in Puerto Escondido, they're really good for all those outdoor sports like beach volley and frisbee and things like this. On the other hand, here in Puerto Vallarta, the beach are narrow and they are city beach, so you can go and you have to. What is your lifestyle? Me, I work, and then when I finish my work, I will go to the beach to do a pause, to do a break with a beer. I will stay there half an hour, and then I will come back, or I will go someplace else. So it's enough for me. But if you are really into those beach type of activities, sport, and all those things, perhaps Puerto Escondido is a better fit. But I have to say that in Puerto Vallarta, it's a city beach, but you can go out of the city to Jalapa or to other town, smaller town around here, even to Sayulita, who is also a surfing place, even San Pancho, who is also a surfing place. It's not too far away from here. So you have those possibilities here in Puerto Vallarta. Working condition. The internet here in Puerto Vallarta is really good, and not only it's good in most of the Airbnb that you will find in the, let's say, in the center around here, in the neighborhood of 5 December, the neighborhood of Las Romanticas, all those really central neighborhoods. You will have good internet, and also you have a lot of cafe really designed for remote worker. There is one here at the beach called La Ventana. It's where I go. It's really dedicated for people working remotely. It's kind of like a kind of a co-working, and there are other places that are real co-working. So you have really good option here for working remotely. In Puerto Escondido, you have also a lot of interesting options. What I like to do when I am there is I will buy a day pass at a nice hotel with a swimming pool, and I will work at the hotel, and I will take a break after half an hour, 1 hour, and I will swim, and I could shoot some nice content from the hotel. And usually it's not expensive. It's like 130 pesos if you go to the hotel Las Casas de las Olas. There are hotels that are, it's all around those prices. It's depending. There is one that is 500 pesos in La Playa Zicatela, because it is on the beach, directly on the beach, so you can go to the sea, to the swimming pool. So you have those options. And also you have some co-working in Puerto Escondido, like Loco Desi, but it's really crowded place. I really didn't like to go there. I would just went there just one time. There are other cafes that are really dedicated for remote worker, but I feel it's like an afterthought for the owner of those places. Often those places, they don't have a lot of plug, and some of those places, they just have fan, no real air conditioning. So the working conditions are less interesting in Puerto Escondido. Cost of living, Puerto Vallarta, for me, I think is cheaper than Puerto Escondido. It doesn't matter if you rent an Airbnb or if you are in a normal long contract. I find you will find a cheaper option in Puerto Vallarta. And now I am in an Airbnb. It's really large, and I don't pay too much. If I was in Puerto Escondido, I would not be in such big Airbnb at that price point. The Airbnb in Puerto Escondido are really more expensive, so you have to take this in mind. So for the money, Puerto Vallarta is a better deal. Also, you have a lot more food option, especially if you go outside the touristic hub of Las Romantica. If you go in the Real Barrio, there you have all those cheap tacos or Mexican restaurant, and you can eat out for really cheap. Also, fruit and vegetable, I find them to be cheaper here in Puerto Vallarta compared to if you stay in La Punta, in Puerto Escondido, La Punta. Over there, fruit and vegetable tend to be more expensive. It's all those small stores, and they tend to overcharge for some reason. So the cost of living here is better. Also, something I like is that you have a Uber service. And it's great for me because you can go on the other side of the city that is totally different vibe, and you can even take a Uber to another cities like Buceria or something like this, and you have another vibe for the day, which is great. Also, depending the nature of your work, me I use a lot of camera gear and stuff like this. Sometimes I need to buy some part. In Puerto Escondido, it's almost impossible to find part for whatever electronic stuff you have, because there is just one supermarket, big supermarket, Chedraui, and all those small stores, they don't have those kind of special stuff. I remember one day I needed some stuff for my GoPro, and they told me, yeah, take the bus, go to Oaxaca main city. We don't have what you are looking for. So it depends what kind of digital nomad you are, but for me, I find life to be easier here in Puerto Vallarta. Social life, I have to say, personally, I focus on work. I really have a lot of work all the time, so I am not really into too much meeting people, connecting with people. It's not really my stuff at this time. But I have to say that it's generally slightly easier to connect with new people in Puerto Escondido because they arrange the place. There are many places that are designed for you to meet other people. Like there's this restaurant, I forgot the name, and the table are like a circle, so you will be in a circle and you can talk to others. And you have many places like this that facilitates connecting with other people. Also, you can stay on Airbnb. Even if it's Airbnb in Puerto Escondido, it will have common area, and there you can meet other people. So generally, I will say it's easier to meet people in Puerto Escondido, but it's not impossible to meet people here in Puerto Vallarta. I did meet people over here. It's just you need to, when you stay a while for a place, you get the vibe, you get the rhythm, and it's easier to connect with people. So I organically connected with people because I am here for a while now, and so I can easily connect with some people at the beach, in cafe or bar. So that's my overview of those two cities. The one that you will choose, they really depend of what kind of digital nomad you are, your budget, and that's the things. Let me know what is your choice.